In mid-April, at the faculty recognition ceremony, the recipients of the highest level faculty awards were announced and presented. Later in April, at the Student Academic Service and Leadership Awards convocation, we honored students who have risen to the challenge of the Jesuit and Marymount traditions and enriched our educational community, including the recipients of the Ignatian Award, Marion Award, and the Scholar of the Year. Please refer to the Commencement app for the names of the recipients. We are grateful for their extraordinary achievements. The University Honors Program offers an integrated and demanding curriculum of interdisciplinary courses. Don't worry, I have an introduction for Yinka. Back to our honors program. So we know it provides an intensive undergraduate experience for truly exceptional students. At this time, we recognize and congratulate the graduating seniors from the University Honors Program. We ask the honors seniors who are wearing gold honors medallion and crimson and white ribbon to please stand. Congratulations. All right. You've got so many moments you've been waiting for. Here's just the first. Earlier this year, a select group of seniors were invited to be considered as candidates for valedictorian. The valedictorian committee, comprised of faculty, students, and administration, reviewed speeches drafted by these seniors that reflected on their time at LMU and their wishes for the future of the class of 2024. I'm pleased to introduce the valedictorian for 2024, Yinka Akinlade. I'm gonna sing the music. This is the most energized graduating class ever. All right, Yinka is earning a Bachelor of Arts as a film and television production major with a minor in art history. Give it up for Yinka.
Whenever I'm nervous, which I definitely am right now, I like to take a moment to breathe and center myself. As we are about to walk down Alumni Mall as college graduates, the place where we spent countless Wednesdays eating Hawaiian barbecue and many Mondays running late to our 8 a.m. classes, we may be feeling nervous. What's next? What is life after the bluff? So I want us all to take a moment to collectively breathe together. So everyone close your eyes. I actually want you guys to do it. I'm gonna close my eyes. Okay, close your eyes, breathe in. Let the tension in your shoulders release and your heart beat steady. Now that we are all centered together, connected through breath, I think I am ready to address this marvelous class of 2024. Good morning to my beloved class of 2024 and all of your beautiful families. Today is one of the most special days of our lives, and I am so incredibly honored to have the privilege of sharing this with you as your valedictorian speaker. We are some of the final students on this campus to have had a COVID college experience. Virtual friendships were characteristic of our first year together. Instead of meeting up with friends for coffee at the den, we used Zoom rooms and online games to form our first relationships in college. Our first experience of a college education was in online classes where unmuting your microphone felt like the worst thing that you could possibly do. It felt so long ago, but is an experience I know that we all hold very closely to our hearts. When I got the news that we weren't going to be on campus for the fall 2020 semester, I was heartbroken. What is a student experience when it could be turned off with a click of a button? How would we make friends when our peers could be across an entire ocean? These questions ran circles around my head for weeks until I made it my mission that, regardless of modality, the class of 2024 would get the freshman experience that we deserved. Across state lines and continents, I wanted everyone to feel connected as members of the LMU community. Human connection is a very special thing for all of us. We are social beings at our core, and we are not meant to navigate this world alone. Yet, for a full year, we were isolated in our homes and largely alone. While there was a lot of fear during that time, I don't believe our decision to isolate was made out of fear. Instead, I'd argue, it was a decision made out of a culture of care that defines what it means to be human. We cared so much about each other that we went against our innate need to be together to protect the community that we love. As a kid, my dad and I would read a book called Do Unto Otters, which was a book about manners. My dad is very into manners. In that book, I was told to treat otters how you want to be treated. When I mentioned how impactful that quote was to my mom, she said to me, "That's a very biblical principle, you know." I didn't know. I truly believed that an author of a picture book about otters came up with the novel idea of caring for others as you would care for yourself. My mom and dad are here, by the way. Thank you for making me read and making me into the person that I am today. I would not be up on this stage without you two. I love you both so much. So after my mom said this to me, I realized maybe that was the reason why I was drawn to LMU. As students at a Catholic and Jesuit institution, our values are intrinsically linked to everything that we do. LMU attracts a certain type of student, a student that doesn't just go to class to get the degree, but a student that goes to class to make the world a better place to live in. We are a student body that values community, compassion, and empathy. That is something truly special. So when we were all online at home trying to navigate a virtual freshman year, the class of 2024 did something absolutely magical. We connected. We did not let hundreds or thousands of miles stop us from being together. There is so much to be learned through using empathy to understand others, and I have learned this through my experience of being an LMU Lion. We are a unique type of person coming out of this university, and we should all be so immensely proud of that. I say all of these things because I know it is easy to focus on what we have lost and what has been taken away from us, when in reality, there is so much that we have gained. Each year, LMU students complete over 200,000 hours of service. Shout out to the tour guide program for the fact. Even with missing a year on campus, our class of 2024 has contributed to that each and every year. Through the service organizations that we have joined and the alternative break strips that we have taken, we are a group that gives back to our community. Our cultural clubs and organizations put on countless performances and events each year to showcase their cultures and create affinity on campus. Those happened even when we were online, and I know that many of us here today participated in them from at home on our laptops. From being a member of the learning community to serving as the executive vice president of the Associated Students of Loyola Marymount University, I have gained the most amazing thing of all, a connection to you, class of 2024. We are forever bonded by this crazy experience that we call college, and we should be so grateful that it could happen right here, right now, on the bluff at LMU. When I walk down Alumni Mall, I am always awestruck by the energy of love that radiates from each and every student. To love is a radical act in a world where we are taught to be divided. So I encourage all of you to take all of the love and community that you have right here at LMU, hold it so close to your heart, and radiate it out into everything that you do. Treat otters with the dignity and respect that we all want and deserve. Embrace humanity. Class of 2024, it has been an honor and privilege to be by your side. Thank you and congratulations on our amazing accomplishment.